in frame. It's a me. Moldy lemon. I was worried about that. I haven't stayed on top of checking it. It's a good thing you're there for me. Let's get this monitor fired up while everybody's assembling. Did it negatively affect some of the other lemons? Yeah, they were all just... I should have harvested them earlier. At least I got that bunch when I did. That was nice. There's that word again. Gross. Somebody was calling somebody else gross in the chat. I was about to say they were calling me gross, but I know they weren't last night. Hello, Art of War. Well, Art of War, the doggies are now doggy. My old girl passed away a few weeks ago. March 3rd, I think it was. March 3rd on a Friday night. Just sitting there in the living room relaxing, and she had a seizure, man. So, yeah. It was quite scary, it was quite frightening, it was quite traumatic. Her mouth was locked closed after the seizure. You know, it was about time to put her down, so it was time to put her down. The other dog's doing great. She misses her a little bit, just like we do. Everybody's starting to come around. Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. We knew it was going to happen. Made it a lot nicer, you know. The vet told her she was dying of kidney failure, so, you know, we started giving her IV treatments. My wife take a needle and an IV bag and put it under her skin every morning, give her 200 cc's of fluid, and man, it gave her like another 4 months. Gave us another 4 months. It was really nice to love her and hold her and take time to tell her how special she was, how much we love her. So, you know, we saw it coming, and it was cool. The treatment really helped her out. She made like a full recovery. The vet said she'd never seen anything like this before. It was like a miracle. She made like 100% recovery, and she did. She was a 16-year-old dog. She started running around the house and playing and barking. She even got zoomies a few times. She had a great Christmas. She opened up presents. But then, you know, she started to decline again. So we knew it was coming. It's just sad to say goodbye to someone you love so much. You see Art of War. You and him, you know, maybe you have similar interests. Yeah, Art of War gets around too, right? Real likable. He posts, he shares other people's streams and stuff that he hangs out. Sometimes if you go watch the restream, you'll see him in there. And when you do see him, he's quite likable guy. Everybody's like, Art of War. So Valley Boy, that may be it. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. What I don't know could fill a book. Dog for my dad. A corgi. Those are cute dogs. Gravity Core Fitness. Yeah, Mark. I first saw, the first time I saw Art of War, well, it was here on my channel. But the first time I saw Art of War out on the wild, he was at Eric LaPointe. And I wasn't even really watching Eric LaPointe, I was just listening. I was just listening to Eric LaPointe work out and read chat, and he said Art of War. I was like, hey, whoa, what was that? Art of War? That's my Art of War. What's he doing in there? That was the first time I saw Art of War out in the wild. So. Oh, that's too bad that he banned you. I didn't ban him, but I took away his moderator wrench and I don't go into his channel anymore. Hello, Eric. Hello, Ruby. Because, you know, when I was like ranting and having a good time, joking and lifting weights and telling stories, and I wasn't paying attention to chat, my wife is telling me that he's coming in here telling me that I'm a liar, that I'm not a veteran, and Jose hates me. That's just not funny. I don't go into his channel. Oh, and then he also was like, yeah, everybody come to my channel and watch me. I'm going live. Like, yeah, I got kind of mad at that. I was like, nah, fuck off, bro. Fuck off. Yeah, somebody said your name, Eric. Yeah, you know, it's not the end of the world, but thanks, right? Thank you, right? Thanks for saying. She was a great dog, always at my feet. I couldn't ask for a better dog. Do I like Bag? Rest in peace. I said the same thing about my pooch. She was a sweet, sweet girl. Rest in peace. I wrote it on the calendar when she passed away. He was hating, right? Well, if you got hate in your heart, you gotta let it out. Gotta let it out. You usually feel a lot better when you let that hate out. Yeah, I think Eric is the Murphy King. I love his thumbnails where he's flying. It looks similar to those people that are like in the wingsuits and they go down the mountains and, you know, so he looks like he could be like gliding across the surface, but he's, you know. Philip's kitchen workout. Thanks, Eric. I'm trying to start better habits at looking at names. Philip's kitchen workout, gaming fairy, a burrito. Some people have the best names. I'm just walking today and I'm gonna do a little bit of abs. It's ultra boring. I worked out really hard Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like 4 days. My muscles, and I thought I would just walk, maybe go for another bike ride. I've been working on my bike and I fixed it up and it's so exciting. I tracked down like these annoying vibrations. I bought the bike and since it was brand new, it rattled and a brand new bike from Jensen USA. JensenUSA.com, $2,000. And it rattled from day one, and here I am like 4 years later, just finally tracking down the rattle. It's almost embarrassing. Oh, I'm ashamed of myself, bro. I mean, to be fair, I didn't have the proper tools for a few years. Yeah, I think I got it all buttoned up, and I'm so excited. I want to take it out and just thrash it. It's such a great bike, the full suspension bike. I can really just throw it around. And it's like a pogo stick. I can load the suspension, like push down on the bike and then pull up. Oh, it's the sickest bike. I might end up jogging a little bit today. I don't have much time. I was looking for some paperwork. I need to apply for something. So it took me a while. I got distracted. I was, searching through documents and papers and I know I was supposed to be on here like 30 minutes ago. And then all of a sudden I'm digging through paperwork like a tweaker. Where did that file go? Let's run a little bit. Ah, man, I'm feeling great. We're gonna hit some abs. And I've been maintaining my weight. 201 pounds this morning. Yes! 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 I look so ripped at 201. Girl, hey girl. Sassy. You should see my run. Ric Flair would be jealous of this run. JS. It's so good to be young. Workout motivation. Honestly, it should take about 4 or 5 to hold you down. A fit man, at least 4 or 5. I mean, don't forget the bite. Your mouth, it's a vicious weapon. Aish! Aish! Two in prison. They're big. Are they all big? They can't be all big. Only big people get locked up. I mean, what if you're a big guy? How many prison guys would it take to hold me down? To get access to, I don't think there's enough of them. I mean, right? The maximum occupancy in a room, like this room, I don't know, maybe you could get 100 people in here. 100 people versus me. I think I would whoop all 100 of them if that's what they wanted to do. What do they get big on? We should take whatever away, whatever they're getting big on. How are they getting big? Are they smuggling drugs in through the back door. The back door of the prison, not their back door. I mean, how do they get that big? Maybe we're overfeeding them. We should reduce the budget. Let's get some abs. I mean, I'm all for it. They don't deserve to eat, honestly. We're too dang nice to our prisoners here. They got health insurance, dental. They probably even got a nice vision plan. They can get some cool little glasses so they can surf the internet. All for free. That's not right. I mean, the last thing I want is Luigi watching me and getting workout tips from prison, right? Luigi watching Arizona Jake. Just a little something. Not too much. That keep things in check. Oh, well. Not too much. Not too quickly. Arnold? Swallowing what? My man Arnold, right? The inventor of the Arnold press, which nobody does. Have you ever tried the Arnold press? Nobody does it. Yeah. Even Arnold doesn't do the Arnold press. He did it once for a joke. Everybody took a bunch of pictures and you're all too dumb to get it. And you're out there. The whole time Arnold's just laughing. Don't get me started on Arnold and his maid and his son. Don't get me started, bro. It's a real trigger for me. I'm not gonna take the bait. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. They should have made me a Air Force pilot, right? Because if I was shot down behind enemy lines, I'd kick all of their asses. Shoot me down, motherfucker! Full frontal assault on the Capitol. Right? You hear that F-16? Shot down. One of the pilots rescued. Search mission for the second one. I'm just saying, if it was me, you don't need to rescue me. You're gonna need to rescue them! Thank you, thank you. Thank you, that was a good one, right? Because flying around and dropping bombs from a distance is so impersonal.
personable. You did me a favor by shooting me down. Now I can see your eyes when I kill you with my bare hands. Yeah! I mean, the first thing I would do is grab the nearest AK. My 9mm is only gonna get me so far. I mean, headshots and everything. I'm only gonna get so far. So I gotta take the AK. Then with the AK, I'll overpower a tank, okay? And then with the tank, I'll overpower the nuclear silos, okay? And then I'll use the nuclear silos to launch an attack on them, themselves. I'll just detonate them in their silos. I always got a winning plan, bro. If it was me flying that jet, the plan would have been to get shot down. Fooled them. I wanted them to shoot me down. Now I got boots on ground. You're all gonna be sorry. I'll have them reciting Bible verse before the end of the month. Happy Easter. Vote for Arizona for president. Let's get a couple more abs. Today's just gonna be a quickie, so do I ever eat takeout? I wish my wife would go get takeout more often. But yeah, we do eat takeout. It just hurts my feelings to see my wife slaving in the hot kitchen, all bent over, putting stuff into the oven and shit. Mixing stuff at the counter. Makes her booty jiggle. If I stand just off to the side, I can see a little other jiggle. As she's mixing up a cake for me. As my mouth is already watering. You know, I'm a good husband. I know she works hard. I'd like to reward her by letting her go pick up some takeout food for us. But she's a hard-working woman, so. What can I do, you know, bros? What can I do, bros? Hey, Daniel. Soul Rebel. Zucchini. Ah, dude, I love grilled zucchinis and roasted zucchini. And I like zucchinis cut up on my chicken kebabs. And I like them next to an onion, so the onion flavor transfers to the zucchini. How's everybody doing? Everybody seems to be all right, in a joyful mood. It is Friday after all. TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday.
The troops are joyful, ready to party. They've been working for the weekend. They wish they could say, take this job and shove it. But food is so expensive, they can't. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here. Woo!
We're just goofing around. It's my rest day, folks. Don't expect much from me. I'm actually trying to let my muscles rest. It is a rest day. That's an old movie. You're an old movie. I love saying that to anybody and everybody. It works for anything. Johnny Paycheck, you're a paycheck. Shit. Samsung Mini. I want to connect. Connected for audio. Oh, lover boy. Where's the golf cart? When the phone rings, I'll answer it. Yes, sir.
Cops, your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. From 5 Halloweens.
Sergeant Arizona, reporting for duty. Cool. Present. You know what I used to like to call when they would do roll call? Breach man! When they call Sergeant Arizona. I didn't say who. I didn't say Roger. I didn't say check. I didn't say present. I said breach man! Number one man, my duty, get the door open for the team. First in, first eyes, first shot. Oil up. I'm about to. Son, you're the best. Son of Sam. Killer idea. That's a killer idea. That's for the average guy. Don't be average, bro. Be above average. Don't get shot. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay low. Move around. Zigzag. A little harder to shoot when they're advancing at you that way then. Hold steady, please. Fall back on your training. Remember what drill sergeant said. Drill sergeant's gonna get you home. I was, bro. Yeah, I have the ability to slow down time. When the bullet starts flying, everything slows down and I get superhuman strength. Have you been there? Have you done it? No. 50 pounds of body armor and gear float on your torso effortlessly. You feel it impacting you. 0. As you sprint through an open field, running for cover, hurtling from little open spot to little open spot over mounds of rubble. And while you're doing it, you're in amazement. Wow, I can't believe this. It's like slow motion and I'm super powerful. As I float effortlessly through the air, unaffected by this 50 pounds of gear on me. Because the adrenaline is fucking flying! Ah! And you hear the crack. Better move quick. Move quick. Survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. And then sometimes there's somebody else in control. No matter what you do. It's unavoidable. And when it's not your time, I've seen some crazy shit. It should have been their time, but it wasn't. Yeah, the moral of the story. There's two things at play here. God, right? There's some plan out there. Doesn't matter what you do. When it's your time, it's your time. And if it's not your time, it's not your time. But you can be better at evading problems, being smart, being physically fit. You can increase your likelihood of coming home. But for some people, there's nothing you can do about it. Sucks to be you. Thank you for your service, Will. Yeah, I was trying to tell that story a while ago about before we deployed. They take our death pictures. We put on our Class A's, all of our awards, our rank, our name, our unit, our military finest, and we stand there for our pictures. Yeah, bro. And I realized what was going on. I said, hey guys, you realize when you die, they're gonna put that picture in the paper. That's our death pictures. You guys understand that, right? Wouldn't it be funny if I stood there and I looked sad because it's my funeral? Instead of standing there and being proud. Just a slight little change. Some guys thought that was funny. Some guys ended up doing that because of my idea, because I opened my mouth. And you know what? Some of those guys were blown up and dead. And their picture in the paper is them looking sad because I suggested it and thought it was funny.
This isn't a self-confessional, Sandy. If I yell out room service right here, nothing would happen. What do you think would happen? Where was I? Ah, yes. Another free song for the masses, the lowlifes, the degenerates, the looky-loos, the perverts who watch me and touch themselves. This one is for you. Right? YouTube. Anybody want to get into YouTube? And a request. Oh, I'll go with this one. The algorithm suggested this. I'm down, bros. I do not stay in contact. I dropped off the radar. I've gone rogue. Lone wolf status. I do not. I'm lifetime natty. I dabble with some protein powders now and then. I'm 50 and I've been working out almost my entire life. I love this stuff. If you can't tell how excited I get. Yeah! What's your drug of choice? Gym. Gym time. Lifetime daddy. Oh, I snorted it. That's true. I snorted a little bit. That was a good one. 201 pounds I woke up this morning. I'm going to try to maintain about 201. Never give up. That's right. That's the only way you win. Never give up. I will never quit. I will never accept defeat. I will always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. Right? Drill time, baby. Drill! $234 Phil Collins. Thanks for coming back in. I'm a mod you. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for coming in. Have a seat and take it easy. How do I stay in shape? Jake Baller, you're looking at it. I do it right in front of your very eyes, player. Thank you, Stealth Killer. Clyde Frog. Thanks for being here. Phil Collins. That's what I was doing, Phil Collins. Okay, folks. I miss a lot of stuff. I miss a lot of comments. Sometimes I'm busy preaching, sometimes I'm busy exercising. Sometimes I'm busy putting my foot in my mouth, okay? And I don't have time to read every single chat. Well, my wife partakes and dabbles in chat reading now and then. And Phil Collins comes in quite a bit. Was asking for mods. I was like, no, I don't know you. Let's give you a test run. The other day when I was done live streaming, I didn't even know Phil was there. I was in my own little world. Blah, me. Okay? But my wife saw it, and she was like, you should mod. You should give him mods. He was there being supportive. So I was like, okay. Thanks for showing up, Phil Collins. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air at night, you know what I'm saying? Phil Collins in the air tonight. S. Chodes. Yeah, let's see here. You would like to see my big mouth. It's big, bro, but My feet are even bigger. You know what they say about men with big feet? They wear big shoes. Love seeing the channel again. Thanks, Beyond with John. Beautiful. You're beautiful. Next song. I wish I could play more songs at once. Yeah, she sees me do it all the time. My wife bears witness to all that I do. She was an innocent woman before me. You realize that, right? She had no clue. Oh, a little this, a little that. I eat a lot of oatmeal and hard-boiled eggs and fruit and yogurt for breakfast, like 4 or 5 days a week. Plain yogurt. I mean, yeah, plain yogurt, plain oatmeal, made with whole milk. Then I eat like prunes or banana or berries, a little bit of plain whole yogurt, whole fat, 2 or 3 hard-boiled eggs, handful of unsalted peanuts. That's like my breakfast 4 or 5 days a week. Sometimes I make breakfast burritos with bacon, eggs, and potatoes and cheese. Sometimes I throw in a microwave Jimmy Dean. Sometimes I go to Chick-fil-A and I get a Chick-fil-A biscuit. I love that shit. The breakfast biscuit at Chick-fil-A. I'm sick, I know. My wife knows it too. I'm sick in the head, dude. I like the plain stuff so it doesn't have sugar in it. My farts, yes, they are legendary. Bros, when I joined the army, I went to basic training. I was locked up with like 80 guys, 80 other men, and they all complained about my farts. They said they were the worst they've ever smelled in their fucking life. And I thought, you know, oh, it's so funny and shit, but when graduation happened, one of my buddies, his dad and his whole family came in, his wife, his mom, his dad, and the first thing he said to his dad was, "Hey Dad, there's that guy right there that I was telling you about. He's the only guy that farts more than you, Dad." And I was like, bro, come on, man, your wife is cute. Don't fucking be calling me out in front of that cute little lady of yours. What's her name, by the way? You haven't been married for very long. She's kind of cute. What's she doing with you? Pull my finger. One more story about my farting prowess. I'm an artilleryman, right? And one day we were out practicing artillery. We had the trails spread nice and wide on the 19 or 8. Lots of room, open field, wind wisping. I'm fucking downwind. The formation, I walked downwind to get away from them. Okay? And I busted some ass in an open field on a windy day. Downwind. I was like 20 feet away from the formation. Dude, the fucking formation instantly started gagging. What the fuck, bro? I've never seen fucking fart go upwind, dude. Oh my God. Why'd you fucking do that? I swear to God. I'm probably the best farter I know. Just to be straight up. Whew. And with that, that's a wrap. I think I'm done. Thank you, folks. This workout is over. 55 minutes of bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Listen to me ramble.
Price always gives you more ways to save, like low prices and...
I am not going to listen to that. I refuse. Anyways, it's Friday, folks. Here's your safety brief. Make sure you come back safe and sound. Don't smoke no dope. Don't snort no coke. Don't drink and drive. Don't beat your wife. And pay your bills. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you Monday. You better be sober and clean shaven. Dismissed.